morning to all. It is nice to meet you today morning in this session. I think my voice is loud enough. Okay. If you need, you ask. Okay. So as we are assembled here today, this morning to discuss topic use of e-resources in academic excellence. All you, me, madam, all we are the part of the academic community. Academic community means the community which is involved in the huge dissemination and creation of some new knowledge. Okay, we are using for your research purpose, for my lecture purpose, for my teaching, for my research, I am using. So the community who is using and who is after use, they are creating and they involved in some process of the dissemination of knowledge. We all are the part of the academic community, directly or indirectly. Some person, okay, like us, we are teacher, you are the research scholar. You and me, we are the directly linked with academic community. But beside that, some people are there who are indirectly involved in this process. Especially, I want to mention, because I belong to library science, the library professional. Okay, they are library, they are the part of the academic community. That's why in the UGC, they have given the academic status. Okay, because directly they are not involved in the teaching and research, but they are the support, they give a backbone support to the academic environment. So, now the resources, e-resources, before e-resources, the resources, what are the resources? No, we are using for our academic activities. So, all you are now the research scholar and no, earlier the resources we are using different type of the books, theses, journals, article, okay, different thesis, the already awarded thesis, all these resources which we are using 20 years back, now all these resources they are converted in the digital form. Okay, there is just some limitations. Actually, what happened, if you see the past, always time makes changes because of the growing. No, our growth is a sustainable and continuous. Okay, if you see our life also, we born, then grown up, and now we are in this stage. What I am earlier, when I joined my academic career as assistant professor, then after that I got associate professor, now professor, last 3 years. So this type of the growth is there. In the academic also, what happened, the growth, the huge pattern, because the academic environment is changing, our teaching, learning process was changing. Okay, earlier someone said the PG after graduation is enough for get a job. Now PG, Ph.D. and our education also, if you see, very segmented micro-level education system is there. Okay, so because of changing the dimensions of the education, the support system, the e-resources or the library, they are the support system. So according to that, we have to change the backbone of the academic system, that is the which is working for my teaching, as I mentioned, for my teaching, for your research, the backbone is the information supply chain. Okay, which we are getting through different pattern. So because ICT, the information and technology, communications, though they impacted in all over the world in different way. Not only in the one sector, all the sectors they influenced. There is influence of the ICT. So education system is not exceptional. They also impacted by that. That's why see earlier what happened in the lecture, one guru is there, they are talking, people are listening. Okay, then some blackboard was there. The earlier system you see there, I will show you. No, earlier one guru is there, guru is minding, he is sitting, he is saying, and their sishya, their student, they are listening and they are memorizing. Then we feel that no, only memorization, yeah, word is not enough. Then we develop one system of the blackboard. The teacher they used to write in the chalk. Then whiteboard came because chalk it is no writing and difficult and the cleanness is required. Then whiteboard and marker came. Then projector came and now smart TV is there. Okay, people are using the earlier verbal, then see now in the PPT also so many animation. Why? Because make the content understandable to the readers or the listeners. So these patterns are changing, and these changing pattern give a lot of the impact on our learning, teaching, learning, and research process. Okay, so how we are, what are the e-resources, how they are impacting in our teaching and learning process, and how they are support to achieve our academic excellence. Today we are going to discuss with this. So with this brief introduction, to make you the background of our today lecture, I am starting my presentation. So my presentation was divided in the 4 parts. The first one is the introduction, where we can I will explain you the beginning of digital resources in learning, the new academic landscape, how it start and why we need digital resources. Okay, how it originate. So if you see the education in ancient India in the Gurukul system, as I mentioned, that was the first primary phase of the education in Indian system. So we say one Gurukul was there. So in the Gurukul system was earliest form of the education in India, where student means Shishya, lived with their teacher, gurus in the ashram like environment. This system focused on holistic learning and character building. So this is the primary, the beginning of the education system, where after that time what happened when the children, they went to the ashram, to the guru, they are spending 10 years, 15 years with the guru, okay, and they are learning. So what are the features that time education, why we, that time this type of the education system was adopted? So the oral tradition, actually that time there is no pen and paper. Okay, so we have to teach by the oral, verbally only. The verbal teaching method was there. So the knowledge was passed through the verbal recitation and memorization. Okay, whatever I am saying, you are listening and you are memorizing. This system was there because no pen and paper writing system was there. Then subject thought, what type of subject we are that time teaching. That time no like botany, zoology, biotechnology, library science courses are there. What we used to teach the student, that is Vedic, philosophy, mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and moral art. These are the subjects where we are focused. Medicine means that time not like today's surgery and heart specialist. Some we have, as you know, in the indigenous system we have so many aushadhi. Okay, so many plant. If suppose we have some fever, what type of the leaf, what type of the root we can boil and you can eat. This type of the medicine things are there. Then personal learning. Each student receives individual attention from the guru. That time, as today in the ICT age, what we are lacking, no, we don't have the personal attachment with student, because nowadays the teaching system is in mass level. Okay, see many online lecture, whatever they are listening, this classes is a physical. At least we see many times we used to give the lecture in the online portal. Even we don't know who is listening. Okay, so that time the number is limited and we have the personal contact, personal interaction with the student. Then holistic development, the emphasis on discipline, ethics, and practical skill among with academic subject. So because we have the small group. We have a small group and everyone have the personal interaction with guru. So that time the guru is capable to handle, because their guru, their shishya maybe 10, 15, 20, 30. So that much one person can handle their student. Now the transition to the modern education, in India, from the Vedic, how we modernize our education system. So colonial influence, the British rule introduced a structured Western style education system, replacing the traditional learning with English as the primary medium of the instructions. Then Macaulay minutes in 1835 emphasized the need of an English educated class to serve the British administration. Actually, the Macaulay, they proposed to the English, the medium of the education should be English. Actually, one reason is that time we know, you also know, we are under the British Empire. So after our education, we have to serve under that government, and that government is based the East India Company, it is based in the USA. So to communicate them, we need a medium of the a language medium which we can use to convey our information and message. So they propose the education should be in the English. Then establishment of the formal institutions. After that, some formal education system like school and colleges was established. The three major universities, Calcutta, Bombay and Madras, were established in 1857, making the beginning of modern higher education in the India. Over the time, engineering, medical and law schools were introduced, expanding the scope of the education. So after independence, you know, the different IIT, IIM, law schools, it did not happen with 1 year, 2 years, but in last 75 years after independence, our education system was expanded and multiple discipline and multi-layer approach. Okay. Then key changes in the curriculum, its focus shifted to the structured subjects such as science, mathematics and history. The introduction of the textbook, examination and degree, standardized learning, and English and regional languages become the medium of instructions, making the knowledge more accessible to the broader audience. So this was the changes. Because of the curriculum, we upgrade our curriculum, and time to time we upgrade. Now also, when you are master degree, no, every 2 years, 3 years, we are upgrading our syllabus so that we can accommodate the new modern content which is available. Then impact on the society. In the changing scenario of the education, how it impacted on the society. The education become more inclusive, but access was still limited due to the socio-economic barriers. These changes, the education system changes, it make no inclusive all the society, but all we are witness because of some socio-economic barriers. Still now also, if you see many areas, many people, they are not able to get the good education. The emergence of the education, middle class professionals contributing to India independence movement and economic progress. So the emergence education middle class. Now you see last 20-30 years, if you see the middle class people. Earlier what happened in the Gurukul time? Okay, in the when we farmer system we started, that time the education was limited to the some family, upper layer people. But now the societal impact, because of the establishment of the formal education system, now many middle class and the lower middle class, even the lower class means the society who are in the middle, who are in the lower middle and who are in the bottom line, they are also able to get the education. Now, because the changing scenario of the education pattern was changing, then earlier the Guru, means the Gurukul, if you see, whatever the Guru is saying, that is the information. Okay, but he is teaching teaching, by the verbal. Then education system will come. That time also the limited resources, limited sources of the information was there. But in the after adopting the modern education system where you and me we are living, so the type of the information sources, I put the two figures here to explain, because in the library science we are the library science professional. We are categorizing the information, no, different categories on the basis of their nature and character. Okay, in the library. So the first figure, type of the information sources, is there is a two type of information sources. One is documentary sources and another one is the non-documentary sources in the library. Okay, so library is dealing with the documentary sources. So documentary sources means the information sources which is available in some form of the document. Okay, in the written form. That written form, again it was divided in the three parts: primary sources, secondary sources and tertiary sources. Okay, the whole information sources, according to our library science principle, we are categorized in the three groups, which is document: the primary source, secondary source and tertiary source. The primary source means the information sources which is available or appear in the first time, original in the nature. Okay, original in the nature. And secondary sources is that the secondary sources, the information which is available in the primary sources, but we have provided list of the primary sources. So the secondary sources and the tertiary sources of information is such type of the information that itself is no information. That itself is no information, but it will give you the information about primary sources and tertiary sources. In the book, okay, see, the book is the primary source. Suppose this is not actually, book is not primary source, but in the book you see the content page. Content page, they are giving the information. That content page is what like a secondary source. Means that particular chapter, which page number is available. The tertiary sources in the book's last there is a one index word. Suppose you use one word, education. So which pages education is appears. They will give 3-4 page number. Okay. Suppose they will give the reference management. So which pages that word will come. So that tertiary sources, the index, it is not giving any information. They are giving this information is available, this place, this page number, this page number. So in that way, the library we categorize. And non-documentary sources, again it is divided in the two forms: formal sources and informal sources. Formal sources means the information which we are getting through some authentic person. Suppose some information you are asking as a teacher, my scholar, when they are asking, sir, I don't understand these things, I am explaining to them. Okay. Last by many years of the service, I read many books, I read many articles, I presented many papers, I published many papers. Through that, I accommodate some my knowledge. Okay, and I am saying, so that is the formal source. That informal means casually. You meet today, I came here. Casually, during the free time, during the discussion time, something you know, I came to know this thing. Means informal source. In our academic life, many things we learn from the informal way. Okay, many things, especially in our behavioral aspect, we are learning informal way, not in the formal way. In our growth, many things we learn. No, this is right, this is wrong. Okay, I look how he make his hair. Oh, I also make my hair like that. So this is informal, and in our, as I mentioned you, in our life, more than 60% things we are learning by informal way, by looking, by seeing, by observing. We are learning. Okay, so these are the sources. Again, see, I categorize, I try to explain the three types of the sources with example. The primary sources, the periodicals. Okay, periodicals means the article which is published at different interval. Then research, report. conference proceedings, patent, standard, trade literature and thesis. These are the documents we categorize under the primary sources. The secondary sources, indexing services like your Scopus, Web of Science. Web of Science, they are giving your Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar is not primary. Through the hyperlinking, they are giving a link to that article. When you are searching, they will list you in the bar. They will list you this information, this information. When you click, it will direct to that portion. Okay, so the indexing, abstracting services, review of progress, reference work, and then monographs, textbook. These are the secondary sources. And the tertiary sources, as I told you, it is a list like yearbook. Yearbook means what things happen in 1 year, they will summarize in one place. Then bibliography, location, list of the periodicals, list of the indexing and abstracting services. Then guides, list of the research progress and guide to the professional organization. These are the list. Okay. Himself, they are not source of the information, but they are referring this information is these things happen, these things happen. So these are the traditional information sources, and as I mentioned you, as a library, we are working, we are classifying the information. You see, the big library are there. Okay, Mizoram University library itself, we have around 2 lakh collection. If you see BHU library, they have around 30 lakhs. Collection of the books, and it means all the document 30 lakhs, 48 point something, their collections are there due. How a library professional, they are managing. If you go to library, you want a piece of the information, within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they will search where this information, yeah, this book is available. So they are working in a system, because that is their profession, and they are getting the training. That's in that way they are handling. Okay, if you see the Parliament library, okay, sometimes if you visit the Delhi, you see the Parliament library, you go no. See, Parliament, some question arises, minister have to reply. Then their library, they have around 50-60 library professionals. They are working within half an hour. They have given no time, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because sometimes someone asks some question related to 30 years, 40 years back, and they have to come. What happened that time? Okay, so the information system, they develop like that. Within that minute, they have to extract the information, they have to make a summary so that the minister or the member, they can reply in the Parliament. So they have such type of the system, and all this system they are arranging on the basis of this primary, secondary and tertiary. They classify some information as a primary source, secondary source and tertiary source, and on the basis of that they are retrieving the information. Now, I am coming to the limitation of the traditional education and need of the ICT integration, because I talked about the traditional information means and the traditional education system, then the modern education system like 20 years back we are educating, and now what is their limitations and why we need the ICT integration in the education. So challenges in the conventional education system, standardized learning approach. So what happens? The limited flexibility to the cater to the individual learning. Actually, that time what happened? No, they very limited flexibility. A teacher, suppose a teacher, I came to class. Okay, I am teaching. Somehow, if you miss the class, because that time all the lecture or the transfer cycle of the information or knowledge is verbal. Okay, so what happens if you miss, you are not able to know what I teach earlier. Okay, that is if you if something happens, some health issue, something, then you miss the lecture because the system is in traditional mode. Then restricted access, quality education is often unavailable to remote and unreserved area. What happened? The education, the knowledge, the flow of information is also not as per the norms. Now is as per our constitution, every individual has the equal educational right. But you see, that time when we have a traditional system, we have so many limitations, and even the university system also we have the variations. Means the information, the people who are studying, doing the research in the BHU, in the JNU, in the DU, in the Hyderabad University, they are privileged because their library is very rich, they have very rich resources, and the people like you, me, Mizoram University, Nagaland University, Manipur University, who are in remote area, even they have the limited resources. Because all the things are in the physical mode, there is a financial limitations are there. We cannot purchase all the document which is needed to our research scholar. So that type of the limitations are there. Then outdated resources, because we have the financial, every year we cannot purchase all the updated document. Then passive learning method, as I mentioned you, passive means the teacher they are coming, or the guru they are coming, they are teaching. But now because of ICT it was changed. How change I will explain you in the next that part when I will explain. The limited practical exposure. What happened in the theoretical lecture? We don't have that much practical orientation because theory only we are learning. Then the role of ICT in transforming the education, universal access of the knowledge. Suppose I am giving a lecture. Okay, you missed that lecture. Now many you can learn from the YouTube. All the topic videos are available. Okay, you have a lot of resources are there. Even in the one topic, a teacher is teaching. We can, if I have interest, now each topic, see, so many course content are available online. Okay, then self-paced and adaptive learning. Now what happened if I am learner? Many time in the research scholar, many equipment by scholar when they are working, many tools. No, how they use, they are looking the video, they are studying and they are learning through that. Many MOOC courses are there, they are upgrading their skill. Then engaging and interactive tool. Nowadays, so many videos, so many lectures are there. Now suppose this PPT was not there. If I stand and like earlier I speak, I think your attention will maybe less than 50%. But after looking, something you are missing, but you are able to understand. Suppose you are not able to follow my word, but you are able to read and at least read the heading and make some understanding about that heading. Oh, this sir want to explain these things. Okay. Then real-time update and open access. Nowadays, a lot of open access resources are there which are updating in real time. Means every 10 minutes the number is changing. Okay, so I will explain when I will talk about the e-resources. Then global collaboration and networking. Now, because of the e-resources, in the resource platform, I can say that today the BHU, DU and Mizoram University, we are in same platform. Okay, now see, library consortia is there. Through that consortia, whatever the document they are accessing, the Mizoram is also accessing. If they have Scopus access, if Mizoram University have Scopus access, same content we can provide. Because the ICT, they make us they remove the limitations. Now many times in our department, in our university, see, so many lectures, even my department, we organize the lecture from the USA, Malaysia and all. Okay, if earlier it is not possible because the university, we are not able to pay their TADA from the USA and Malaysia, but now online mode we are providing. So the collaboration between the research scholars, now also see many times you have some friend, your co-author, who is working in the different university. We can share our 50. Now many times our collaborator, okay, we are sharing the online, the MS Word, we are sharing our folder in the Google Drive. What I am doing, they are looking, they are editing the content. So the collaboration, global collaboration and networking, it was enhanced. Yeah, it is improved like anything because of the ICT infrastructure, ICT tools and technology. Now the integration of the ICT in the education, digital revolution, how it happened from the traditional to modern. So impact on the ICT on the education, how ICT is impacting the education. So increase the accessibility, quality education is now available to the student in remote area with online courses. Now see, here also, if you register to move, whatever no, you have to enroll. Automatically you will get the material you can study. Flexible learning, student can learn anytime, anywhere. Okay, now in the online mode, because of the ICT, no, it is not limited. You have to present in the class in the real time mode. If somehow you left the class, yeah, you are not able to attend the class, there is a different way and different alternate way by which you can learn the content if you have interest. Then collaboration and innovation, digital platform enable the global interaction and knowledge sharing. Then the smart classroom and digital learning. Nowadays, all your classes you see, we have smart TV, Wi-Fi enabled campus. So the traditional blackboard are being replaced by the interactive whiteboard and smart projector. Virtual lab, augmented reality, and the simulation tools allow hands-on learning experience and AI-driven personalized the learning help students study at their own pace of the adaptive learning and learning tool. Then e-learning platform nowadays, the rise of the massive online open courses, MOOCs like Coursera, edX and Swayam has made the quality education accessible to the millions of the students nowadays. Learning management system like Moodles and Blackboard help the institutions to deliver digital content effectively. Okay, so now all these tools we are using for our teaching and learning practices nowadays in the all over the country. Now I am coming because academic excellence, how ICT, yeah, e-resources they make the impact. So the first part, now I am shifting to the topic that is e-resources. So resource, when we discuss about economics, what are the resource? That time economic people say resource is the manpower, land, and the money. These are the major resources. In the academic, what is the resource? Resource, we need a teacher, mentor, or supervisor. Okay, we need information or knowledge sources, and we need the infrastructure. Means suppose science, we need the lab equipment. Okay, and so in the terms of the academic, the resource is what knowledge platform are there, what knowledge is available, that we call resources. And because in the knowledge system, in the information flow system, the resources like books, journals, okay, the periodicals, the thesis. What? Oh, maybe your backside. See, push some table. I think no other things. No. Quick. Okay. So the e-resources means all the resources which traditionally we are using that converted in the digital form and accessible through our electronic devices. The thing is that suppose a book, the book is there, book we can read in the naked eyes. Okay, electronic resources we cannot read in the naked eye. If I remove this, I cannot see these things. To read, to use, we need some electronic devices. Okay, electronic devices today we are using the laptop. Long time we are using a microfilm, microfiche. Actually, the electronic devices, e-resources, we started computerization with microfilm and microfiche. Microfilm, microfiche, film, earlier the video cassettes are there. And fiche means this type of the postcard, and in one postcard we have around 120 A4 size paper content. that we cannot read by naked eyes. We need microfilm, microfiche readers. Okay. Then after that, sometime floppy came. You know all floppy. I don't know you are knowing or not. Many you may not know. But earlier in the phase of the 85, we used floppy. Then it comes CD, then DVD, then pen drive. Now the small chip, no microchip is there. We are using. So the e-resources, electronic resources, are the digital material that provide academic and research content in electronic format. These include e-books, e-journals, online database, institutional repositories, and multimedia learning resources. They help students, researchers, and educators access high quality, up-to-date information from anywhere. Okay, so anywhere means the e-resources. If you have the access of the e-resources from any time, night 1 o'clock also, if you want, you can access. The traditional sources, this feasibility is not available. And now in the e-resources, every day we are able to update. Means the publisher anytime they can update. But in the print, one time one book came, see, one edition of the book, no, the second edition it took 5 years, 6 years, sometimes 10 years. But in the e-resources, anytime the editor, the author, if they want, they can add their content. So, importance of the e-resources in academic excellence, how e-resources they play their role in the academic excellence. No. So, the first of all is the accessibility. Okay, earlier library closed, now also your library, traditional library, our Mizoram University, it is open 10 o'clock, closed 4 o'clock. Okay. In the other part of the country, the library is opening morning 8 o'clock and if they are working up to the 12 o'clock midnight. So that after classes, the hostel, no, and especially in the residential university, after class 4:30, students used to go to hostel, get some tea, some snacks, and after that they can come to the library and they can sit in the library. So, but in the e-resources, the availability of the 24/7, allowing the user to learn at their convenience. Even no need to go library. Now also your e-book. No, if you are using from your hostel, your home, anywhere, the remote login they are providing. Then promote the lifelong learning. The encourage the continuous education beyond the traditional classroom. Okay, traditional classroom, suppose after pass out the e-resources they are providing. Suppose today I want to upgrade my knowledge, no need to go to the library and no need to involve myself in some classes. Then updated information ensure the user access the latest research finding and development. The e-resources, no, they provide the latest development because the content we can update in very frequently. They enhance the research and efficiency, provide the advanced research feature, citation tool, and analytical insight. The e-resources, no, we can provide the advanced search feature. When you are searching something in Google, see how much easy. When you are going to library, the ICT make you know search the OPAC. You search that. You just put the author name, title of the book, subject name, you are able to find out. So the ICT they make feasible to search your information in the quick way, and that quick way it help you to save your time. We know when we are doing our master degree, when we used to go to library, we have to spend hours and hours to spend either this books is available in the library or not. Okay, but now because of the ICT integration, very quickly within minutes we can find out either this book is available there or not. Then the support collaborative learning, enable the knowledge sharing through digital platform and online community. Nowadays, you know, so many people they created their subject specific YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube channel. They are uploading their lectures, their content through that. Slide shares. A lot of material is available there. Okay, EPG Pathshala, Jan Course. So many platforms are there from here. If student only they need to aware how to access where this content is available. Okay, lot of the materials are available in form of the digital content. Only we need the awareness and we need a device with internet facility. Okay, if we aware and we have device, we can learn many things. So now the second part, type of the e-resources. Okay, what e-resources are there? We are trying to explore here, and at least you, I try to make you explain. At least you know the name, because 1 hour class it is difficult to explain all these resources in the detail. Only my aim is that you know these resources are there, and all these e-resources. Name is e-resources. If you know the name, you can search Google and you will find out the resources from there. So e-journals and e-book, already all of us we know the traditional journals and book. The same journals and book, now many journals they are available in the form of the e-journals. Many journals, e-journals, the digital preservation of the academic journals that publish peer-reviewed research article. Example include IEEE Flow, Special Link, and Valley Online Library. No, many publishers, all the top post publishers nowadays, they are publishing their journals in the online platform. Then e-books, digital versions of the book available for the academic study and research. Platforms like Google Book, Project Gutenberg, Open Library provide the access to the million of the books. If you go Google Book, you know the Google Book already you know. The Project Gutenberg, if you search that website, you will find out many lakhs of the digital books available free of cost there. Okay, you can download. That project was started in 81, 82. Okay, and as of now, all the books they uploaded in the PDF part there. Then Open Library, also Open Library, one library where a lot of books is available free of cost. And you search, you can download that books if it is belong to you. Then databases. Nowadays, the aggregated collections databases compile the scholarly content from multiple sources and allow users to search across the various disciplines, like Scopus in Web of Science. Okay, they are the databases. Many, if you see Scopus, Elsevier, okay, Elsevier, Taylor and Francis, Sage, all they collect. There is a collections of the databases. If your institutions is there, suppose you have your research purpose. If suppose Mizoram University we don't have access of the as of now Scopus, but as a research scholar, many times you are going Guwahati, Kolkata. If you go Guwahati University have, IIT Guwahati have. As a library researchers, we have, if you show your ID card, you take one letter from your supervisor, you can go IIT library and you can 1 day, 2 day, you can access their libraries. Okay, so you can collect the materials. Only as I mentioned you, it need to aware, oh, these resources is available here. So these databases, PubMed is specialized medical and life science journals. Then ERIC, the focus on the educational and research and literature. So these are the databases where the bundles of the e-resources are available. There. Institutional repository. What happened? The university digital archive. Many university and research institutions maintain the repository that provide free access to the faculty publication and thesis and dissertations. So the Sodh Ganga included. Okay, you see, you will find out more than 5 lakh theses there. Then MIT Open Access Article. MIT, many institutions they develop their the institutional repository. In Mizoram University also we have institutional repository. We are uploading all the theses awarded in the Mizoram University. We are soft copy. We are uploading. Okay, so suppose that is also a major source of the information. When I am doing my research, I want to know what research was carried out in my area. Okay, what chapter, what method they use. So that will help you to design your questionnaire, design your research design. So these resources are available in the institutional repository. Then open access resources, the freely accessible research materials. These resources eliminate the paywall and promote the knowledge sharing. For example, Dictionary of Open Access Journal (DOAJ). If you search, you will find out thousands of the journals. Thousands of the journals, subject wise, discipline wise, you can search and you can download the article free. Then Wix org, the preprint repository for the physics, mathematics, and computer science. Actually, what happened? All the publishers, Spencer Nature, Elsevier, Aizawl, Taylor and Francis. No, suppose I communicated my paper. When my paper was accepted, the publisher, they are sharing the accepted final version to the author. That final version is the final. After that, the journal, they will only doing the formatting of their according to their journal prescriptions, guideline, and they are publishing. So the final version, author actually, as per the agreement with the publisher, that final version we are as the author, we are free to upload on our institutional repository. Okay, actually that right why they are giving as a I did my work. Okay, the research is a researcher. Suppose me or my scholar or my team they did. That is the intellectual property of that author. But when they format the structure, they have the copyright. No, the publisher have their copyright, and without their permission, we cannot share that content. It is illegal and it is a punishable offense. So this platform, many people in the research gate, you will find out many people, the final accepted preprint, we call in the technical language, we call preprint. Before print that version paper, we are uploading. That is equal to the final version. Only the formatting is not there. Okay. So see this XIV, that database they are maintaining for the physics, mathematics, and computer science. So if some computer science research scholar are there, they are not able to find out some particular article, they can try there. Then SSRN, the Social Science Research Network. Many of you have belonged to social science, you can visit. It is an open access platform for the social science and humanities research. A lot of research materials are available. Freely you can download from that platform. Then key e-resources, no, essential platform and research and learning. Okay, what were the resources we use for the key e-resources? The Google Scholar, the academic search engine. All we are familiar with Google. Okay, one in the Google, if you search one separate page is there, Google Scholar. Okay, academic site of the Google. From there, you will find out free and widely used tool for the finding scholarly article, book, and thesis. Offer citation tracking related to the work and link to the open access versions. And user can create personalized research libraries and alert based on the quick academic search and citation. So in the Google Scholar, as a researcher, you can create your profile. Okay, and in that profile you can put your preferences. Your preferences, know which area. Suppose me, I am doing the research on the bibliometrics and geometry. So when some people they publish some article and it was indexed in the Google, automatically one mail are coming to me. Okay, this article was published. So that is the one of the best resource, Google Scholar. No, you registered yourself, you registered your preferences, what area, because all of us we are working in the different area. Our information need is different. Okay, our information requirement is different, so we have to prescribe our what information I need, and accordingly the Google Scholar with the help of the AI nowadays. So you know AI is playing a significant role in the academy. So they are using different tool, AI tool, and automatically one mail will come to your mail. This new article was added in the Google Scholar. You link directly, it will get you from that particular publisher. Then Gesto Digital Library Research, it is a one Gesto is a one platform which is providing the e-resources, e-journals, the access to the journal, book and archival are the primary sources. Focus on humanities, art and social sciences, subscriptions based, but some articles are freely available. This Gesto is a subscriptions based, but the journals which is listed in the that many journals are open access. Okay, so that open access article you can download freely based on the humanities and history research. If you see, these resources are very good. This is their interface. From there you can search, you can refine their journals. See the journals article around 18 lakh journals are there. 2,151 books are there. So this is one of the rich source of the information about the social science and humanities subject. Now the Science Direct scientific research database, Science Direct, who have belonged to the science, they know this. It is an extensive collection of the scientific and technical journals. Covers medicine, engineering, and environmental sciences study. Open access and paid subscriptions content available, and best for the science research and peer reviewed studies. The research scholar who have belonged. Again, this is the subscriptions based, but still the article, because as I mentioned you, many article nowadays it is available in the open source. No. So when the article which is available in the open source, you can download from there. And for the subscriptions, they will ask some money. So one thing is there. Suppose as a expert, I can suggest you some article you want from this database. It is not available. It is paid. So you collect the bibliography. You can submit your librarian with the application. I need this article. Actually, in the library there is a one interlibrary loan. So the library, they will contact this your bibliography with other library, and they can find this paper or this article, and they will give you. Okay, this service is there in the library. We call it interloan library services. Then PubMed, biomedical and life sciences research. PubMed is one database like Science Direct, Scopus, but these databases is dedicated for the medical and life sciences. Okay, the PubMed, they have also a huge collections of the material. Here also the open access articles, open access material is available free of cost. For the others, they will ask you the subscriptions fee. Then there is a directory of the open access journals, a collection of the peer reviewed open access journals. It is free of cost. Okay, as I mentioned, it is free of cost. You have to log in. You just create your account free of cost, and from there you can search by the author, by the title, by the discipline, by the subject. Okay, they will give you a collection of the peer-reviewed open access journals, ensure the free, ethical, and credible scholarly publications, cover the multiple disciplines from art to science. Best for finding quality open access journal. This is totally free. All of you, you can try, you can register this site and you try to search, find out some material. It is very good site. A lot of material is available there in the open access platform. This is here the interface. I just took a screenshot in that. No, see, many good publishers say very the article which is available open access, they are doing. Actually, who have belonged to the science, all the top publishers, when your paper is accepted, they will ask you one option. Either I want to publish my article in the open access or the closed. Okay, because if I opt, many of the researchers, even in the abroad, in China, Japan, USA, they are publishing their article in the open access because in their project they have some agreement. Yeah, they have they have to pay the open access fee. Okay, open access fee, and the foreign country, many funding agencies, they are providing the fund for the open access. In the India, as of now, even our science project also, when we discuss our science fund, they are saying that India there is no such provision. But in the foreign country, they are providing the huge amount of the money for the publication because they are thinking that the research, suppose someone did the research, suppose she is doing the research, in her research, a lot of government tax money was spent. Okay, so this is a public research, so it should be available in the public domain. Okay, so that's why they are supporting. Still in India, we are struggling for that. Okay, suppose I want to publish my paper, many of our paper, good paper is there, but we are publishing the close because neither university or not government, we don't have the funding source to publish that paper. So all the people, who, even the abroad, who are publishing their paper in the open access, that paper is so. Journals is not open access, but the article is available here. Okay. Same IEEE Explorer, it is the database for the engineering and technology research. Here, related to the engineering and technology, a lot of materials is available there, and the interested person, they can access. Then Springer Link, social science and science and social science research. It offers a book, journals, and the reference material, covers the science, technology, medicine, social science, and subscriptions backed with the some open access content is available. So Springer, one of the leading publishers of the world. Okay, in our life, if we have one or two publications in interview, many times when I am sitting, people know who is appearing, they are saying that I have a Springer publication. So that is one benchmark, we can say, no, we can say I have Springer means itself it is a one of the awards ourselves. I have Springer publications, Springer listed journals, or we have Springer edited book. So these resources are available. Then Project Mouse Humanities Social Sciences, a leading platform for the humanities and social sciences journal and book. Subscriptions based with some open access resources, strong focus on the cultural study, history, literature, based for the humanities and interdisciplinary study. So this project is also there, it is subscriptions based, but still some content is available in open access platform. Then the most important things I want to highlight, NDLI, National Digital Library in India. How many you aware about NDLI? 1, 2, 3. Surprising. Okay. This project, this is a Government of India project and free of cost. As of now, we have more than 15 crore document is available free of cost. That includes article, book chapter, conference proceeding, many traditional knowledge, which they recorded, they uploaded. So this, it is a Government of India initiative providing the free digital access to the academic resources. Includes book, research paper, audio and video lectures, designed for the sustainable research and lifelong learning, and assessing the diverse academic material across the discipline. I request all of you, all the platforms which I mentioned earlier, among them this is the biggest platform. Okay, this is Government of India initiative, totally free. And if you log in there, you are able to get a lot of resources. And that resources are multi-focused, not only lecture, paper, even video, even audio cassettes, many resources are there. And from there it is, I think your more than 60-70% information need will be fulfilled. Okay, this is hosted by the IIT Kharagpur. IIT Kharagpur is the host of this digital library, and I am planning to organize one awareness program. No, I actually contacted to the IIT people to come one day, and all the research scholar, we have one presentation, what content is there. Hope within 2-3 months we will able to finalize this. No, so that many, as I mentioned in the beginning, so many things are there, but the main problem is that awareness and literacy about what things are available. This is the interface of the Indian National Digital Library. There is a lot of materials, even the question paper. Different competitive exam is also available there. JEE, medical, IELTS, PCS, all the question papers also available there. Then EPG Pathshala, I think you know about. Majority, all the master degree courses, they have audio, means the text and plus video material here. Okay, you can choose the subject, you can find out a lot of materials are there. EPG Pathshala, it is hosted in the internet. Okay, almost all the subjects they cover. Then e-Gyan course. E-Gyan course is our platform, no, IGNOU material of the UG and PG courses, all the document, all the materials, very good material, very standard and good material. It is available, developed by the IGNOU, provide the open access resources material, include the digital textbook, lecture note, academic resources, support the self-paced learning and distance education, open access education content itself, self-learning, it is available. Okay, many times it arranged very systematically. Who you know, very keyword systematic unit wise they arrange the content. Okay, even whatever the books is available, sometimes I personally feel no, that content was more systematically arranged. And in the last they are also giving different exercise, means the question is there, you have to write, so that you can also check that after reading how much you learn by that. Then e-Granthalaya library management system. This is one developed by the NIC for the automatic library operation, used by the academic, public and special library in India, facilitating the cataloging, circulation and digital libraries. And this is one open source library management software. Even if you have 500, 600 document, okay, as a research scholar, sometimes you know, hey, which folder I put this. Many times you and me, okay, we save some file and we are searching where I keep my file. I am not able to locate. So you can use this library management system and make one index. It will help you to relocate where you keep your document. MOOCs online learning platform, all you know, nowadays MOOC, no, you registered, it is free of cost, and you can upscale your learning capability and different. And MOOC is also on the very specific topic which is related to you. You just registered, you do the courses, and after that, if you appear, you will get the certificate of the MOOCs. So the Ganga, this is the Indian thesis repository. As I mentioned you, it is hosted by the Information Center all over the country. What thesis was awarded, university wise, subject wise, list is available there. Okay, so if you are doing the research, you want to know what research was already done, this is your interface about the around 3 lakh thesis, more than 3 lakh thesis was uploaded on the Software. So you can, and it is free access PDF, you can download full thesis. Okay, some part of the thesis you can download and use, and any scholar they can download and they can use this thesis. Many times we want to know in this topic what happened, what methodology. I have to design one questionnaire. I don't know what question I have to put. So in that sense, it helps a lot. I have to formulate a hypothesis for my Ph.D. Okay, so we can see the similar type of the study, what hypothesis they already framed. On the basis of that, we can design our hypothesis. So the Ganga e-journals, journals and database India. Actually, now the Ganga they are providing the one platform e-Sodh Sindhu. Okay, in that e-Sodh Sindhu they are providing the e-resources, and the colleges. You are from colleges, no, they have enlist. Enlist is a one book repository. Through that, the colleges they are accessing that. Open door directory for the open access repository, as I mentioned you, this is one directory. If you log in there, you will find out all the list of the journals which is available in the open platform. Okay, and subject wise content you can search from here also. WorldCat Global Library Catalog. The actually the catalog, it is a list of the document. No, the world largest bibliographical database maintained by the OCLC help user locate the books, journals, and research material in the library worldwide. Okay, where this book is available. Then support interlibrary loan and resource sharing. Suppose some book is this WorldCat, they know provide the interloan facility. Some book it is available in the USA. If you want, they will provide you that book because they are giving the loan facility. This is the interface of the WorldCat. From here you can search the NPTEL Engineering, Science and Technology, like a MOOC. For the engineering and technology, this is the e-platform. Okay, where they are offering different type of the specialized courses. Suppose I can say no, in my computer science Mizoram University, we have only 4 faculty, 3 faculty. Some specialized as a student, I feel I need programming, Java. I have no expert. I am not able to. Then you can join the learn. You can know the e-course from the NPTEL. Okay. Many practical approach, practical related paper also they are offering. They will create a virtual lab. They are creating for the engineering virtual lab, and that virtual lab they are doing the practical online. You feel that I am doing online, no? So that type of the platform, it is jointly by the IIT and ISC Bangalore. They are offering this platform. Then One Nation One subscription. This is the last one. As I know, last year the government of India they want to remove the headers of the many centrally funded institutions. As I mentioned you, now each university there is a big gap. Big gap still is there. JNU and Mizoram University, Nagaland University. So now they are providing One Nation One subscription. Means all the resources, digital resources, whatever available in the Delhi, the same content will available from Mizoram University. They want to remove that barrier, and already 5,000 crore rupees they sanctioned. Already last budget they sanctioned 5,000 crore rupees. They are investing that money. Now the licensing things was going on, and from 1st April they through that policy One Nation One subscription with all the digital resources they are going to provide in one platform. But still, my strong feeling as a professor in the library science, still a lot of things we have to do about the awareness. A lot of material already is there. No, until we make some government of India, if they are going to plan to start from the 1st April, they have to last 2-3 months. They already among the 5,000 crore rupees for the subscriptions, at least 100 crore, yeah, some crore rupees they have to make the aware among the research scholars, among the faculty, because until we know how to use, what resources are there, how we will access, there is a finally it is, if we don't make such type of the provision, it is not going to utilize maximum. Okay, so because we are spending 5,000 crore, at least 5 crore, yeah, some 1 lakh we have to give one university to make at least 1, 2, 3 awareness program among the research scholars and faculty. Okay, this is very much needed. This is my feeling. Then effective access are used. How we can use the effective resources? So institutional access. Many universities provide the access to paid e-resources through their library portal, like Infinet, Delnet, Science Direct. No, your Mizoram also e-books. You have to log in a particular website. Then open access platform use freely available sources such as DOAJ, RWIX, Google Scholar. Then library consortia, organization like UGC, Infonet, and National Digital Library provide access to thousands of the e-resources for the academic use. Then remote access. Many institutions provide a remote login option via PN and a proxy server for accessing the subscription-based journal and databases. Then evaluating the e-resources for credibility. It is the peer-reviewed content because it is the preferred article from the reputed journals, Index, Scopus, and Web of Science. So reputation is there, means that the publisher, the article which is available for us, which is published in the Web of Science, means some authentic, means already it was peer reviewed, means the information is in the authentic way. Then author credentials, the author who are publishing in the good journals, the reputed journals, Springer, Nature, Taylor and Francis, means they already they have some credibility, otherwise everyone cannot publish in such reputed journals. Then publication source, verify the publisher as well as the note and follow the ethical publishing record. Then citation analysis, more citation indicate higher research impact and credibility. Then avoid the predatory journals, stay curious to the journals that charge high fee without peer review. Use of the bill list of the references. Okay, nowadays many predatory journals are there. You pay, they will ask you money, but there is no quality and there is no authenticity of their information. So managing and citing resources, different data. Nowadays many online tools are also there to manage your references. Many times when we are doing the research, we are facing a lot of problem on the managing our references and bibliography. So I think already some lecture is there for the reference management. So just I mentioned because this is also comes under the e-platform and Zetero, Mendeley, IndNote. These are the platform and many Telegram check software is there. I think tomorrow someone is going to take some lecture on that, so you can understand. Then challenges and limitations. After lot of resources are there, I mentioned, and many resources, but still, what major challenges we are facing is the digital divide. Limited internet access and digital literacy hinder the usage, especially in the rural areas. Okay. Then information overloading. When you search something on the information, you will find out 1 lakh, 2 lakh links. Okay, information that also need to be a classification system. Okay, so the information overloaded, sometimes we are not searching because the e-resources it is available in the overloaded. Very difficult to identify which information is authentic, which information is not authentic. Then paywall and subscriptions fee. Many times as a research scholar, as a researchers, when we are searching, when information we found, when we click, they are asking money. Okay, so that is also one limitations. I think because of if we know this, the National Digital Library is there. If we know now one nation, one subscription is coming out from the next financial year, so definitely there is just some way to come out by this. Then copyright issue, restrictions on the sharing and using the content legally. Many times we are doing the Xerox. Actually that is also illegal. Okay, as per the copyright law, it is illegal, but copyright issues are there. Actually, among the research scholars, it's need to make so many awareness program about the copyright and plagiarism and what is the intellectual IPR related workshop and training. Then data privacy concern. Some platforms collect the user data, raising the security risk. Okay, if you go to any website, what happens? They will ask you to register yourself. They will ask your email. They will ask you your every information. And many times we are so many digital fraud is going on. So we are hesitant to register our email, give our information to the all digital platforms. So these are the limitations. Then final conclusion, the future of the e-resources in academic excellence, what is there? AI, powered research assistant. Nowadays, see, we are talking too much about AI. And now the AI actually in the beginning AI was started in the industry. Okay, to sort out the problem of the industry. But now it is entering in the academic and research. So many chat groups, so many platforms are there where they are helping the researchers. Okay, grammarly, suppose sometimes our English is not good, and because of the English our paper is rejected. So now the AI they are helping they are powering the research. Then expansion of the open access resources, the government and institution will support more open access journal and repository nowadays. Then virtual and augmented reality in the learning, so many augmented no virtual reality is there. Actually what happened, see when you search something, YouTube, no, suppose you are watching some video, automatically next time you will find out the YouTube they will recommend you. In the Google you will search automatically the related content they will recommend you. Because they behind that the virtual reality, augmented reality is there. What type of information you are searching, and that will helping you to find out more information on that. Then blockchain and academic integrity, secure the verification of the research, authorship and plagiarism prevention through the blockchain. Then cloud-based mobile learning. Nowadays, see so many learning cloud-based and learning like MOOC, EPG Pathshala, no, digital repository. All they are based on the cloud, cloud-based mobile learning. Then collaborative and global research network. These platform, the e-resources platform, they are providing you the collaborative and global research network you can develop. Now, many social academic network is there like LinkedIn, ResearchGate. Okay, you can link with your field. No, you follow the leading researchers of your field, and you are getting update from them. Okay, so it helps you to have a global leadership. So finally, in the conclusion, the e-resources have a significant enhance the academic learning and research, making information more accessible, diverse, and efficient. The role in fostering academic excellence in undeniable, but proper utilization is key. They provide quick access to the quality information, supporting better learning and research outcomes. And digital literacy and ethical use are essential to maximize their benefit. The future of e-resources will be shaped by AI, open access movement, and involving the technology. A fully leveraged e-resources, institutions, educators, and students must invest digital tool, responsibility, and work towards the bridging gap in the access and awareness. Okay. So I am concluding with this line. A beautiful thing about the learning is that no one can take it away from you. If you learn, it is skill. No, I will learn, that skill is with me. And even then somebody another learn, still that ability, that skill is with me. Okay, so with this, thank you so much. I was learning. Okay, as I beginning, I mentioned my objective is to make you one awareness, no, among you. Okay, these resources, this platform are there. Okay, because I knew one class it is not possible to show all these things. We can practically we can make you expert in that field. Only the aim of this lecture is to make you aware what platform are there, and I sure from my side at least all of you able to know some new platform or these things are also there. Okay, please, thank you so much.